Hi everyone, I'm Bobby. This is my Unix and Linux lab 5th experiment, which is file operations. Here we are going to see about the file operations, which is like number of occurrences, replace a word in the file those. So the first question is write a shell script to find the frequency of occurrences of any alphabet and a word in the content of the given file name. To check the occurrence of word or letter in the file. So for that, the command for checking, that is grep, that is getting $A is the input word or an alphabet or letter. Sample is the file which I created temporarily to in that file it will check which word or letter we enter, and this is word count. So I'll now execute it. So enter a word or alphabet. I just enter U. Before that I'll show what's there in the sample file. So this is in the sample file. So U has printed in the entered in the sample file 7 times. And the second question is to write a shell script to replace a word. For that, the command is SED, which is stream editor, $A$B, which will replace the words A to B and B to A. So the execution of this command is enter the word to find. We have many U's in that sample file. I'll just say U to I. So it is placed like U's are converted to I. And the third program is person's ID, tells you how many times the person is logged in. Use last. So last is a command which displays many users which are which used this link last few times. So for this the command is times logged. So last, first it will execute last, and grep A, which is the username we are entering, and just word count it. So I'll now execute it. Enter the username. So here is the username where ur14cs285. I'll just enter that 14cs285. So it's like 64 times it is logged in. And the next command is to write a shell script that takes file name as an argument and print the file information, ID number, permissions, to print the file information. For that the command is just list the file information, that is to list the file, to display the file information, -il. This is the command, and I will now execute it. So enter the file name. Now we will enter sample file, that sample file I have created, sample.txt. So it's like this is the inode number, this is the read write permission, and this is the user ID, and this is the creation date of creation date. So this is the time. So these are the information of that particular file. And the next one is which takes the user ID as an argument and prints that user ID's details. So for this the file is these are the things getting that is grep A, cut -f, one -d. It will cut the first row, this is the third row, and this is the sixth row, and this is the third, and this is one. These are the rows which are in that particular list. So I'll now execute this. So just to enter a register number, or this is the person's UID, and it's like domain user ur14cs285 is a student, and 2014 batch UG boys, and the third CSE. So these are the details. So here's the more detail about this command. Enter the UID, I just enter A. So name is like root, these are the name, and these are the shell and group number, this is the home directories. So these much directories, the file A is there. So these are the details about this question. And the last one is to check a file, it exits or readable or writable, those things. For that, the code command is, so we have used if case. If -d is to check the file exists or not. If this is true, file exists. If not, file does not exist. If file does not exist, we cannot say it's readable or writable or executable, nothing. So I put it in the whole if case. And first one is -r. R is to check if it's readable, and W is to check if it's writable, and X executable, F if it's a regular file or not, and D the entering file is a directory or the regular file, and S is it's size if it's 0 or more than 0. So I'll have to execute it. So enter file name, we'll just enter sample.txt, which we already checked. We got the details of this. So this particular file exists, file readable, file is writable. It's not executable because it's a text file, and file is a regular file. It's not a directory, it's just a file, and file size is non-zero. It has some content, so it's non-zero. So these are the questions in the fifth experiment, that is file operations. Thank you.